Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASMER stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
This message is fired up and fueled by Redbird LP Gas Company. Bart Parker, class of 71 and proud state champ in both basketball and baseball, and the whole awesome crew at Redbird are cheering loud for the Eunice Cardinals. Whether it's academics or athletics, Redbird knows you're giving it your all, and Redbird sees your determination. Balancing books and the ball field isn't easy, but you're doing it with heart, hustle, and pride. Redbird is proud of you, Cardinals. Keep soaring. From Bart Parker and the Redbird crew, behind you all the way. Go Redbirds!
Around here, we work hard. On the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, they're in our corner. Since 2006, they've delivered expert transport, pump truck, back truck, and disposal services. But more than that, they've supported us, our schools, our sports, our future. Thanks, Parker Energy, for showing up and believing in what we can do.
Outlaw Grill's the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today. Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride, because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember. Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
All right, we're just going to test mics here real quick. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jimmy Jones here in Eunice. We're testing mics. Rosendo.
Hello, Mr. Jones. How are you doing this afternoon?
Doing
beautiful,
well.
Beautiful afternoon here, like Jimmy Jones just said, in Eunice at the new Taj Mahal, Joe Langston Arena.
It is, it's neat to be here. Man, I tell you, Coach Quentin Wilson is right over there, and the Wilson family is here supporting Coach Wilson, the volleyball coach. Of course, Coach Wilson was my basketball coach and my defensive coordinator when I was in school. Also helped with our track team, and so anyway, this is the first time he's been in here. And in the back, he was just like, "Oh my gosh, this place is amazing."
Did they give him a tour?
I didn't, but I think Robbie, I think she did, Coach Robbie. And so I think she gave him the tour after the fact. And then also Coach Sapp. Coach Sappington was a longtime coach, PE teacher over in Hobbs. In fact, she had all of my girls at one point in PE when we were over there. And I saw her in the back, and she was just like, "Oh, my gosh, this place is amazing." And so just a pretty neat deal. Excited to see this place up and running. You got middle school playing in the back today,
yes,
which is really cool. And you've got the high school playing over here. We just finished the JV. Of course, the JV Lady Cards fell to Hagerman, and now we're getting ready for the varsity. So anyway, with that said, you're looking at live at the Taj Mahal, a.k.a. Joe Langston Arena in Eunice. This is No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal sports.
This is Janelle Herrera.
This is Casey Cunningham.
This is Melissa Garcia.
This is Kennedy Caperton.
This is Randy Miller.
This is Lacey Gardner Ramos.
This is Inez Villanueva.
This is Kendra Caballero.
This is Jennifer Miller.
This is Nayeli Orozco.
This is Malie DeCombre.
Hey everyone, this is Gabby Sanchez, also known as The Sniper.
This is Ashley Cole Hobbs.
This is Jenny Pearson.
This is Chantal Orozco.
This is Shelby Gwynn.
This is Alexis Dean.
This is Cheyenne Nichols.
This is Becky Jordan.
This is Amy Romero.
This is Ashley Fabella.
This is Morgan Pascal.
This is Brenda Wilson.
This is Jason.
This is yours truly, Araya Mendoza.
This is Cheryl Allen.
This is Clarissa Fight.
This is Sandy Santa Cruz Trujillo.
This is Danielle Danford.
This is Miranda Fish.
This is Faith Ogden Miller.
This is Coach Jenny Waddell Ortiz.
This is Armida Herrera.
This is Monica Haas.
This is Jackie Ortega.
This is Mariah Woody, also known as Mariah Runnels.
This is Regan Wilson.
This is Caitlin DeWatt.
This is Lizette Orozco.
This is Karina Contreras Littlejohn.
This is Allison Moats.
This is Carmen Contreras, a.k.a. Twinkie.
This is Emily Whitmire.
This is Michaela Pierce.
This is Linda Garcia Levin.
This is Sarah Reeves.
This is Tara Rhodes.
This is Alina Rodriguez.
This is Chloe Jones.
This is Jada Jenkins.
And we are the Eunice Lady Cardinals.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage. Lab stills, yes, we need some, huh? I agree. I agree. Hey, Coach Wilson come over and said we need some lab stools, and I completely agree with him. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live in Joe Langston Arena. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partners. First, we've got to give it to this man. We got to give him some thanks. He is our school board member. He is doing a ton of things for him. And you know, instrumental in helping get this facility that's here today here. And so he's the man, the myth, the legend. Charlie calls him Rosie. We call him Rosendo Caballero. Welcome, Rosendo.
Thank you for that introduction, Mr. Jones, and great job on that for the ladies. Appreciate that.
Man, thanks to Chloe and Jada for helping get that done, and thanks to all the folks that helped. And, of course, we've got the guy on the camera. We refer to him as the Thumb, and that's Charlie Fairbrush. Welcome, Charlie.
Welcome, everybody. Ready for some volleyball again. This is district volleyball.
Yes, sir,
District
it is.
volleyball.
Nice. A little bit different.
We just debuted our new We Are the Lady Cardinal clip. Special thanks to all those alumni who participated. My apologies to anyone that we may have missed. I will say we had dozens more who were asked and said things like, I don't like the way my voice sounds on a recording. I don't like to hear my voice. I'm embarrassed. I don't want to do it. There were a few that I had to chase around with like a stick and poke them every now and then and say, come on, get it done. And
had to subpoena some of them.
Yes, absolutely. But we appreciate all of them. We appreciate all of you that participated and all that didn't. We appreciate the history of Eunice sports, all eras, boys, girls, everyone. Man, have there been some great athletes, great teams, great coaches, etc. And special thanks to Jada and Chloe, especially Chloe, who spent hours cutting and pasting and clipping and putting that whole thing together. And special thanks to lifelong friends like Tara Rhodes, Carmen and Karina Contreras for encouraging some of their teammates and whatnot to participate. There are state champions in that clip. There are young ladies in that clip that are or were listed in the NMAA record books. People like Alina Rodriguez, Araya Mendoza, Clarissa Fight, Becky Jordan Freeman, Jada Jones, now Jenkins, and so many others. And man, just really neat to have that and to put it all together. So thank you to everyone who helped with that. We've got an exciting evening here for the Cardinal fans. This entire arena is in full swing tonight. Middle school teams in the back in the Wally Goodman complex behind us. Big crowd back there.
Yes.
As I walked back there, I mean, the crowd back there was the biggest crowd I've seen in this place yet.
The parking lot's plumb full out front.
Middle school games in the back brought in a crowd.
Yeah.
It's like cheek to cheek.
Yes, sir. Back
in there. I mean, they are piled back there. It is a neat crowd in the back. Of course, we've got our JV football team playing in Loving today, and our high school volleyball teams here inside the Taj Mahal. We're excited to see this place crawling with people. Tonight, the 7-7 2A Eunice Lady Cardinals will host the 8-5 Hagerman Lady Bobcats. District play started this week, and this district is traditionally one of the toughest in the state with teams like Hagerman, Eunice, Tatum, Loving, Jow, and of course the numerous time state champion Texaco Wolverines. However, Tatum took down the Wolverines earlier this week and sent shockwaves through the state rankings. Although there has only been one district game played for most of our district, currently Eunice, Tatum, and Jow are sitting in a three-way tie at the top. Hagerman, Loving, and Texaco are sitting at the bottom. There's tons more games to play, and I have no doubt that those positions will change throughout the season, no doubt. For Eunice, they seem to be starting to click. A 3-0 win over District 4 Loving on Tuesday, and a huge win over District 3A, who was 11-3 at the time, Dexter. The Lady Cards seem to be peaking at the right time. Eunice has wins over Escalante, Loving, Hondo, Mescalero twice, Dexter, and Loving so far this season. Eunice is led by players like sophomores Kara Thompson and Bella Pierce. And Madeline Hatch, a bunch of sophomores there. Hagerman comes into this matchup with an 8-5 record. The Lady Bobcats have beat some very good teams, including a split with Dexter. Wins over Escalante, Cuba, Cloudcroft. 2 over Capitan, Corona, and Mescalero. Hagerman is led by Riley Martinez, Ariana Magallanes, and Annalise Salazar. So it's a District 4 2A matchup. Birds versus Cats, Sylvester and Tweedy. Red versus Green. How do you like your chili? It's the smell of cow poop and alfalfa versus crude oil and H2S. It's Eunice versus Hagerman. Here we go.
This guy. Let's go Birds, right? Let's go Birds all the way, man.
Let's get her done, girls.
So it looks like everybody's on their feet. I'm assuming we're about to have the national anthem. If, in fact, they're calling somebody. Maybe they're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. So
kind of shocked that young man. Like, you come over here. You're under arrest.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
He was looking at him like, what are you talking about
like
here?
Me? I just did my hair.
Yeah, he's even trying to tell her he don't want to do it, but they're like, you're going to do it anyway, so here we go.
I don't know it.
He's like, what are you talking about? And
play ball.
all right, we got the Pledge of Allegiance underway or out of the way.
Struggled a little bit. Got it done.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always tough when they reach up in the stands and point at somebody and say, "Hey, you're going to grab this mic and speak." It's not everybody has the guts,
ability, right, to get up to get the mic and get your voice all the way through.
That the trio has, there, for sure. So
I'll be cracking up the two. But
you're going to speak in front of this crowd of thousands here.
Hey, we had SRO Sergeant Andrew come over and talk to us a while ago. Chief Garrett reminded me earlier also as well about this. This Saturday, October the 11th, is the 5th annual Lee County Law Enforcement Torch Run Family Festival down at Marshall Park in Eunice. It's from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. 5K color run, $20 registration fee. Registration opens at 8. Race begins at 9. They're going to have a lot of merchandise. They're going to have live entertainment, raffles, cornhole. They're going to have a DJ. And, of course, they got Code 3 Barbecue. That's the Lee County Sheriff's Department's little smoking barbecuing team that does barbecue. So all of your area law enforcement in Lee County, including the Lovington Police Department, the City of Eunice Fire and Rescue, the Hobbs Police Department, the Jow Police Department, Eunice Police Department, Lee County Sheriff's Department, Lovington Fire, Hobbs Fire, and of course the New Mexico State Police. So Saturday, Marshall Park, be there or be square.
So there's enough people, if I go down, they can help me, right?
Absolutely, especially if you eat too much of that barbecue. So
they can. That don't necessarily.
They will, right?
So they've introduced both teams, and we're getting ready to get started here for the lady cards. You've got Jazzy Klaus, Kara Thompson, Madison Martinez, Maylene Villa, Leilene Zamora, Lexi Garcia, Lizzie Gaitan, Allison Ruiz Romero, Bella Pierce, Madeline Hatch, Cheyenne Blevins, Jacqueline Boyd, and the head coach is Hallie Wilson, assistant coach Natalie Franco. Over the Hagerman Lady Bobcats side, Lupita Mendoza, Jeanette Arcinega Torres, LaFay Graff, Ariana Magallanes, she's the captain, Rayanne Talamantes, Yalitza Caballero, Briley Rodriguez, and Elise Salazar, Natalie Martinez, Riley Martinez, and the coach, Monica Morales.
That green on the Hagerman looks a little darker than usual, no?
On Hagerman?
Oh, you know, it's darker green than.
Oh, yeah.
To me, maybe I'm about to pass out. I don't know.
They have a small light green stripe, I think.
Yeah. Hagerman will be in the black shorts, white shirts with black sleeves, a little bit of green in the number and on the sleeve. Eunice will be in black today. They've got a white number with a little red outline around it. So here we go. It's Eunice, it's Hagerman. It's a district matchup here in the Taj Mahal.
And we can't find the ball to get started. There it is.
Oh, we have to have a ball to do that?
Yes, imagine that. They were pointing at each other. Everybody was on the court.
So both teams out here and ready to go, and they're going to have their captain, Ariana Magallanes, go back to serve. She throws it up and smacks a line drive over. First touch by Gaitan to Thompson, back to Gaitan. Gaitan smacks it across. The libero keeps it in the air, and here we come back the other way quick. That one was punched into the air by Hatch. And then punching it over is Pierce, and that ball's going to go just outside the line, and the first point is scored by the Lady Bobcats.
I thought the libero was going to to play it for a second.
I agree with you. That is Caballero. That's your name. That may be a kinfolk.
That's blonde hair. I don't know about all that.
Hey, man, there's a lot of folks that have that blonde hair. You
know, be a 14th cousin. You know,
there is no telling. The Bobcats score again, and so now it is 2-0.
Real quick.
Hatch, Villa. Here comes Pierce. Pierce hammers it across. The Bobcats keep it in the air. Coming quickly back the other way. They're just going to clear it. Hatch, Villa. Going up hard with Cheyenne Blevins, and Cheyenne Blevins says, let me hammer this one home, and she gets the Lady Cardinals' first point.
That ball came down so fast the judge line couldn't even see it. He was just like, what? Is that in?
I just hammered and said, order in the court right there as she slammed it down.
We'll help them keep track of what's in and what's out.
And that'll send Pierce back to the service area. Bella Pierce, a sophomore, throws it up and hits it over the jump serve right down the line. It was a good one. Hagerman couldn't handle it. It goes out of bounds, and they'll get a free point out of that one. 2-2 off the ace from Pierce.
That young lady's developed a lot here in this sport.
Yeah, I concur.
She's grown a lot since last year. Look at the serve.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and they kept it alive. A good play there. They're going to call her for the double hit as it hit her hands and then hit her in the chin. So that is 2 straight aces from Pierce, and it is now 3-2.
You can question that because they changed the rule, remember?
Yeah.
And you can have an inverted 2 hits. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
As long as it doesn't affect the ball coming over. And that's what she's talking to him.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they had changed that rule. I knew that I hadn't seen it called much this year, but used to, if you touched it 2 different ways any time, it was an automatic point the other way. But if they've changed that rule, that makes sense to why they don't, because you don't ever see them. Used to, every time somebody would set, like half the time they would call a 2-hit.
Yes, and nowadays that ball's spinning different directions and they let it play.
They don't ever call it anymore.
So that's what they're discussing right now, those refs.
Well, that ball, the young lady put her arms down to hit it. The ball hit her arms, then hit her in the chest, and then hit her in the face.
That's hit 3.
And they're going to call it
redo it?
A jump ball, basically. So it's no point there for the Lady Cards.
So it goes back to 2-2.
Here we go, 2-2, and Pierce back to serve. Pierce going to throw it up, running jump serve, smacks it over. It's a good one again. It's right up at the line.
Ball
and
line,
they made them pay as Cheyenne Blevins returned that little pop-up from Hagerman right back into the heart of their defense. And now it's 3-2.
And Cheyenne Blevins looks healthy out there. She's getting up in their grill.
There's a good shot there, and the lady in the front, a young lady, tried to move out of the way, and it almost got the one in the back.
Number 9 just put her hands up to defend herself there.
That is Briley Rodriguez that took the blunt end of that one. And so the Lady Card still behind the serve of Bella Pierce. Pierce going to jump up and rip that one through, and that one goes off the hands of the libero Caballero. And it's going to libero and Caballero. That kind of rhymes, man. I'm a poet and didn't know it.
I know. My daughter was a libero for many years in the high school.
Yeah, and mine too. So, yeah, we both share that.
We have liberos in the family.
That's right. Here comes the next serve. It's another good one. Struggling to keep it alive.
Answer that serve.
And another ace by Bella.
Serves is smoking over that net.
And it's 6-2, and the Lady Bobcats want to talk about it as they're going to take a timeout here. The Eunice Cardinals lead 6-2. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal sports.
Give a shout out to these sponsors right quick. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Eunice Health Clinic, Badger Hydrovac, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, and Thomas Welding.
Reminder, there's no football game today. You guys would be surprised at how many people
tomorrow night?
I'm sorry, this week. How many people have messaged me today asking me when about the football game tomorrow. There is not one. We had 2 byes this year, which is strange, and we had them. We had a bye, then we had a game, then we had another bye, and I think that threw everybody off, and there's a long fly ball. It's going to go long and out of bounds.
And talking about football, you made this comment in the last game that might kind of hinder Melantons to exceed more on that route.
On those points and records. And I can assure you he's not going to mind. But for those of us
fans,
that are like, come on, go, get up there.
Us fans wanted to see that happen here.
Yes.
So we stepped on each other and missed the ball.
Miscommunication there, right?
Yeah,
the score still remains 6-4 in favor of Eunice.
6-4, and here comes the serve. Hatch with the first touch over to Blevins. Now Thompson just going to tap it over. First touch. They're going to set it up in the middle. And Hagerman smacks it across, trying to see who that was. Thompson coming back the other way. And Hagerman can't handle it. That was number 15, Martinez, that hit it over to us. And anyway, they couldn't handle the return back from Thompson, and so it's 7-4.
Something odd, when we hit it soft like that, Hagerman has a hard time dealing with it. But when we hit it hard, they play it pretty good.
Yeah. So here comes Blevins. She's going to throw it up and hit it over. It's a good serve. Good first touch there from Hagerman, and then they're going to hit it right up at the net. Eunice just double-handed it over the back at him. And then here we go. We're right there at the same place, playing those 50-50 balls right up over the net. Here comes Thompson. Thompson going to go deep. Goes off the hands of a Lady Bobcat. They do keep it alive, though, and here they come across. Blevins, Villa, going to Thompson. Thompson reared back and let one have it, and she got blocked by Riley Martinez, and it came right back down on the Lady Cardinals side for a point for the Bobcats.
That was a good volley between both teams. I wish we just won that one.
Yep. So here comes the first touch over. We've got a libero on the court right now. Didn't have that out there earlier. Trying to see what the...
I believe that's Martinez.
Martinez, okay. So there's Pierce to Villa. Now Hatch. Hatch with a little runner, and she finds it right in the gap.
You see what I'm telling you?
Shot by Hatch.
It's kind of a little knuckleball out there on the court.
And that makes it 8-5 in favor of the Lady Cardinals.
Makes it count, right, Jones?
Yep. Back is Gaetan. Gaetan throws it up and smacks it over. It's a good one. Good first touch there by Martinez, and then they're going to set it up on the side and just push it over. Villa going to set up Thompson. Thompson goes up, and she ripped that one, but keeping it in the air was Magallanes, and now Martinez is just going to hit it over. Good first touch there by our Martinez, and now we got a 50-50 ball. It gets hung up right at the net. Does end up over on the Hagerman side. Our Martinez going to bump it over. It gets touched into the middle. There's a one-hander keeping it alive. Pierce, Villa. Here comes Thompson. She's just going to do the old fist touch.
Got under.
And then they're going to say she's under the net. So that'll be a point for Hagerman.
Man, Hagerman's battling, man, but we got to win these close points like that.
I keep noticing this cloud. I don't know why, but every now and then I'll see it flashing, and it spooks me.
Spooking you on this Halloween night?
Yep. That usually means we're losing signal.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Coming up and pushing that one over is Hagerman. They're going to have it right up on the net. Villa going to set it up on this outside. And
she set it behind her, but there was nobody there.
Yep. And definitely nobody up in the front row for that back set.
Nobody home.
Charlie, don't be punching the table. Remember, it shakes the camera.
Is that Keith Sweat?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Martinez, Villa. Now here we go with Pierce. Pierce hits it right into the net. It kind of got blocked right at the net by Martinez. It falls on the Lady Cardinal side, and now we got a tie set.
No pressure, right? No pressure here in the first set.
Throwing it up and hitting that one over is Salazar. Villa going to set it up right in the middle for Pierce. Pierce hits it hard, and she's going to score again. Pierce is racking up points either at the service stripe or up on that front row.
Yes, sir. She's putting the ball in the right spot. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
You just can't play it.
9-8 is your score. The Lady Cardinals lead set number 1. So back is Thompson. Thompson going to throw it up and hit it over.
Oh, she didn't do that jump?
You know, I've noticed the last couple of games she's not. She gets an ace out of it. You know, when she was like 8th, 9th grade, it was full-blown jump serve, hit it with everything you got every time. And even like last year, it was almost all that. This year, I've noticed she's settled down a little bit.
Making it work, though.
And she does just the, the little walk-in, overhand serve and puts it in play.
And that's what you want. She's gotten us 2 points here out of it.
You know, it's tough because that young lady had one of the best running jump serves that I've ever seen, especially from a youngster at the high school level, on par with like a Malie Vincent during her heyday. I mean, a really good running jump serve.
I agree with you on that one. That's a very good comparison.
But I, probably 1 out of 3 or sometimes more than that, depending on the day.
So right now we're playing the average game
net
by
or out of
adjusting,
bounds, and now she's settled it down and she puts it in play, and it seems to work better long run for the team that way. Villa going to set it up for Pierce. Pierce off the block. It comes through, and they're going to clear it. That was Martinez. Villa going to set it up on this side for Hatch.
Again, nobody was on the backside.
She's trying to set it the opposite way to throw the defense off to where they're not setting it to the same spot every time.
But it shouldn't be like a certain number she screams or a code word that was somebody get ready.
And they may be screaming numbers.
And
I'm just not hearing them.
Yeah. Because the second time nobody was prepared for that. But
so it's now 11-10, and here we go. Here's the serve. That is Rodriguez. She gets it over. And now they're going to set it up in the front of the net. Coming through with a little fist punch was Magallanes, and she's going to score. And now we're at 11, all tied up.
Yeah, I see this game going to 30 points.
Yep.
for this set.
Riley Rodriguez back at the service area for the Lady Bobcats. Throws it up, hits it over. She did like a little handshake right before she.
Kind of like a knuckle serve.
Yeah.
Huh? Ooh.
Yeah, and right
she
down the
it.
line.
She touched it, right?
And they're going to say out of bounds, so that'll be a point for Hagerman, and now Hagerman leads 12-11.
You can see as we put our hands up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, we got a heck of a match going here. Reminder, Saturday, October the 11th, Marshall Park here in Eunice, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., the 5th annual Lee County Law Enforcement Torch Run Family Festival going on here in Eunice this weekend. Get out there, get you some Code 3 barbecue, play some cornhole, some raffling, some live entertainment, lots of merchandise that they're going to give and sell and different things like that. There's a DJ. Get down there and support local law enforcement.
That's flashing.
It is.
The weather shouldn't be too bad for that either. It'll be fairly decent.
I don't know why it's doing that. I've noticed it a couple times. I don't want to mess with it, though, because it might kick us off.
Which one did we plug it into?
I don't know.
You mind if I give
it's working. I think it might be like the connection or the wire, but yeah, you're more than welcome to look at it. It may kick us off.
No, don't look.
It just kicked us off. It did. It went completely off. Up now.
You know what it is?
Don't wiggle it.
This right here, just putting pressure on this cable.
Yeah.
So
it's back green now.
What do you want me to do?
Don't wiggle it.
You don't wiggle it. Don't step on that metal box.
It's like in a bind right there, and I bet you when it's down there, it's kind of pinching it.
Yeah. See, now it's flashing off and on. But anyway, here we go. They're going to set it up for Pierce. Pierce rocks it across. Hagerman trying to keep it alive right at the net.
Oh,
and
wow.
They do. Magallanes comes from this far side and pushes it over against the defense of Eunice.
Kind of Eunice was not prepared for that push over, were they?
13-11, and now we've got it. Well, now it's back on. I was fixing it was off again. If you guys are at home and it's cutting in and out, maybe shoot me a text. That way we know, because we keep losing one of our 3 lights, which usually means we're losing signal. And then we hit that one into the net, and Hagerman is on a big run here after Eunice jumped up early.
Talking about losing stuff. Eunice is losing it right now, aren't they?
Yep. 14-11. This is one of those runs that we've seen from them where they get a little negative every now and then, and it gets tough, and then they got to pull themselves back together. Villa going to set it up for Pierce. Pierce goes up and rocks that one. Hagerman going to keep it alive. Magallanes going to come through with a little slap. Villa going to set it up for Pierce. Pierce goes up and hits it hard, but she got blocked at the net by Martinez. And we stayed on that time.
Yeah, when they slapped the counter, I'm like, I thought we lost it.
Who slapped the counter? Somebody down there?
The thumb down
Somebody
there.
down here. Somebody over here.
The big thumb's taking it on the camera here.
Thumb is slapping the counter. Throwing it up and hitting it over is Rodriguez. Thompson.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, ladies,
and that ball
ladies,
finds
ladies.
the floor, and the Lady Cards now trail by 5, 16-11. Definitely not what we wanted to see happen here early, as they've got into somewhat of a rut here. Rodriguez back ready again. She does the little handshake.
Watch that line. Didn't she cross that line?
I'm not sure. Throwing it up and hitting it over is Pierce. Setting them right there in the middle is Talamantes. Oh, and we kept it alive there. A good little scramble. And now they're going to set up Magallanes. She goes cross court. Thompson. Martinez.
Over.
Right at the net. Villa keeps it alive. Hatch going to punch it through. Hagerman trying to put it back in play, and they do. Pierce. Villa. Thompson on the back row. Goes long. She hits a good one. Hagerman keeping it alive, though. Magallanes goes back over her head.
Good volley.
Pushing it right into the middle. That's Hatch. Zamora had kept that original shot alive. There's a spinner right down the net from Hatch. Back on the Eunice side. Villa going to set up Hatch. Hatch hits that one into the edge of the net.
Oh, that was in the net.
And they're going to call the 4 hits there, and that'll make it 17-11. And the Lady Cardinals are in a bind here, as Hagerman has scored, I believe, the last 8 points.
Yes, sir. And it looks like Eunice is scrambling. A lot of miscommunication on their side of the court.
Mm-hmm. So Boyd comes in. Hatch is going to go out. Zamora with the first touch. Thompson, and now Pierce. Pierce rears back and smacks it over. Hagerman keeps it alive. Magallanes just going to clear it into the middle. Martinez for Eunice. Villa. Pierce slams it down. And that's going to score a point. Pierce breaks the drought there and makes it 17-12. Eunice trails by 5.
I mean, they're battling out there. We can't say nothing, right?
Yep.
They're giving it all.
So back to the service area is Boyd. Boyd going to dribble it around, spin it, throws it up, hits it over. It's a good serve. Into the air from Martinez, and then just cleared by Magallanes. Thompson, Villa. Here comes Pierce. Pierce rocks it down the line. Hagerman struggling with it, and Pierce with another point. Pierce is putting some points up.
I'm telling you, bro, she's playing her heart out right now.
I bet she scored 3/4 of our points.
I bet you're right.
So Boyd is back to the service area. Spins it, throws it up, and hits it over. It's a good one. Misplayed by Magallanes, which is something you don't see very often. Now she's going to clear it. Thompson to Villa, going to set up Cheyenne Blevins. Cheyenne Blevins with a little flipper at the net. Boyd with a good runner. Villa. Now Thompson going to hammer it across. Rodriguez keeps it alive, and then Talamontes sets up Magallanes, who does a little left-handed fister right into the open space.
She's on that open space. She's seen it the whole way up there. Making the score 18-13 in favor of the Hagerman Bobcats.
Yes, sir. So back to the service area. Throwing it up and hitting it over.
Oh,
I believe that was Salazar. And we did keep it alive there. Talamontes going to set up Magallanes. She's going to hit it cross court. Thompson keeps it alive. Villa going to set up Pierce. Pierce rears back and smacks one, and she got blocked at the net. Riley Martinez is putting on a block fest up there at the net.
Man, we got to go on the opposite side of her, right?
Yep. So Hagerman back to serve. Throwing this one up and hitting it over, and that one's going to go right into the net.
That's our best defense right there, right?
That was Martinez. That's the other Martinez. She hits that one into the net, and in comes the libero, Miss Caballero.
I think they raised the net just a little bit to help us.
Back to the service area is Lexi Garcia.
There
Lexi Garcia with an ace. And Garcia with the big smile, number 3.
Get that momentum back on our side, right?
I think that's Garcia. No, that's Villa, huh?
Yeah, Villa.
Yeah. I said Lexi Garcia. That's Villa. My bad. Here comes Villa, and she rips that one.
Caballero just gets out of the way of there, huh?
Yep.
She said, "Ole."
Yep. And she jumped right on out the way.
Making the score 20-5 here in the first set in favor of the Bobcats. I'm sorry, 20-15. I apologize. It's that big scoreboard I can't see.
Yeah.
The numbers are so large.
Ariana Magallanes was back to serve, and she went long and serves it out, so it's now 20-16.
Talk about going long. Have you played golf here lately?
No, man. I gave my irons to Chloe.
So you can get some new ones?
I'm going to get some new ones, and I've been looking, and I just hadn't. I
the
found them, but I hadn't pulled the trigger on them yet. And that ball lands in bounds. Thompson thought it was going to go out. She let it go, and it landed just inside.
What's your budget, about $3 grand? $5 grand?
No, I don't have that kind of money. I got a kid at Baylor and another one in college. I got 2 college kids, boy. Whew.
I'm telling you.
Makes my stomach turn just thinking about it.
About getting new golf clubs, the kids in college, or both?
The kids in college were much more than the golf clubs. Spinning it around, and tomorrow's my wife's birthday, so shout out to her. Happy birthday to Erica Jones.
To you.
When I left the house, she was in like a New Mexico public education department, like online leadership thing of some sort, Thrive or something like that's what it's called. She's been in a couple of different ones through the years, and she's in another one of those. So
good for her.
She had just got home from work, then she was doing that, and then she had some papers for her doctorate that she has to write because she's working on her doctorate degree. So
so she enjoys it when you come to the games. That way she has some peace and quiet and focus.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm being serious. I'm not being sarcastic.
Yeah,
you know
for real. Yeah, she can kick back in peace and do her work without me sitting there saying, "Hey, can I get some tacos?"
They're like, "Hey, what if you do it this way? Hey, that's wrong."
Can I get some tacos? Is usually my only
what about the tacos, man?
That's right. Yeah. So anyway, tomorrow's her birthday. She'll be 49, I believe, tomorrow. Okay, maybe
Did you say 49?
This guy, plus 10, right?
She'll really give me a whooping when I get home.
Luckily, we had no light there. Luckily, when you said that, right? That did not go through, right?
I seen Jimmy look at the light before he said it.
I was looking over there to see if
where's Jimmy? He's been missing for like a week.
And Erica says he never came home.
Never came home, but I got my doctorate done.
That's right. Exactly. So here we go. Hagerman leads 22-16. They're back to serve.
Insurance money, right?
They're throwing it up, hitting it over. Trying to see who that is. I believe that was Talamantes. Villa going to set it up for Thompson. Thompson flips it toward that back corner. Magallanes going to set it up in the middle, and Martinez is going to clear it. Thompson, Villa, Gaitan. Gaitan, they are trying to work that.
Back row set.
You can see it. They're trying to set that like where they set it like they're going to set it forward, and they do it back because she did it again right there. So that must be like a
set play,
a goal of things to work on here in this part of the season because we haven't seen them do that all year.
It's playoffs. You got to change it up a little bit, right?
Cheyenne Blevins is back. She's going to hit it over. It's a good serve. Talamantes is going to set it up for Martinez. It gets blocked at the net by a double block. Thompson and Hatch. Back it comes, and here we go. Setting it up. That was Martinez. Villa just going to punch it toward the corner, and that was a great play there by Villa. She did perfect.
Yes,
I mean,
found the empty spot and pushed the ball there
pushed
legally.
It right back there. That's perfect. So 18-22, Lady Cards back within 4. Cheyenne Blevins, another sophomore at the service area. Magallanes, Talamantes, and now Martinez just going to bump it over. Thompson keeps it alive. They're going to set up Gaitan, who bumps it. Right at the net for Martinez, and then we have 2 players going for it. The ball hits off one of them, goes out of bounds.
And we lose a point there, right?
Yep.
Martinez comes in the libero for the Lady Cards, so that's good.
Yep. And that'll send back Martinez on their side back to the service area. She'll throw it up and hit it over. Thompson, Gaitan, back to Thompson. She's going to flip it. They're having trouble with it, but they do clear it. Pierce, Villa, sets up Thompson. Thompson rocks that one and finds the floor, and the Lady Cards score another one. It's 23-19. We're back within 4 again.
Thompson punched that ball through that block over there.
Yes.
And hit the ground, giving us a point like Mr. Jones just said.
Gaitan back. Lizzie throws it up and hits it over. It's a good one. They can't handle it, but they do get it back in the middle of the floor. And they cross it. Magallanes. And here comes Thompson right back at him. Setting it up right at the net for number 10. That's Annalise Salazar, and she hits it into the net. And so the Eunice Lady Cards back within 3. It's 23-20. Need a couple of more points here. You don't want them to get that set point where they get to 24. Punching that one over. It comes to Gaitan. Now to Villa. They're going to set up Pierce in the back row. She hammers it down the line and scores for the Lady Cards. It's 21-23.
Caught him slipping in that back row, huh?
Woo. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Hagerman wants to talk about it. Your score, Hagerman 23, Eunice 21. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic. Proud sponsors for tonight's district matchup between your Lady Cardinals and these Bobcats from Hagerman, the Lady Bobcats from Hagerman.
And so, reminder, at the beginning of the game, we played our little We Are the Lady Cardinals. We'll play it again.
Nice.
We'll play it again here in a bit. Yeah. You know, I think it's pretty neat to recognize some of the history of Eunice Lady Cardinal sports. We always talk about the guys, and they, you know, definitely some big-time history there.
There's a lot of history with the female side as well, the women's side.
Yep.
A lot.
Yep. Yeah, not in the state championship-wise. There are some of those too, but man, there's been some girls throughout history that's names have been in the record books, and they're still in the record books.
Stand out.
Yes, absolutely. And when I'm talking record books, I'm talking about top 10 in the entire state of the history of girls sports. Yes. I was looking at some of them today. A good one-hander there by Martinez. Now to Pierce. Thompson just going to clear it. Hagerman going to send it right back, and it goes out of bounds. The Lady Cardinals are now within 1. It's 23-22. We got a barn burner in set number 1.
The Cardiac Cardinals come alive.
Lizzie Gaitan, the senior on this team, back to serve, and she gets a nice one. And then Hagerman just going to send it across. Martinez with a good first touch. Thompson just slaps it over. Talamante's going to set it up in the front row, rearing back and letting it go with Salazar, and they couldn't hardly get to it.
Net. Under.
And she did as she ran into the net. That was Villa. And
she had to go a long ways to get there, and her momentum kept pushing her through that. She couldn't stop, poor girl.
And that makes it 24-22. It's set point for Annalise Salazar and the Lady Bobcats. She's going to throw it up and hit it over, and she hits it into the net.
Wow.
And now
what frustration as a coach.
23-24. Eunice trails by 1 with Thompson back at the service area. She's just going to walk up and slap it over. It's a good one. Into play. Punching it up into the air, and it comes across. Martinez with a good backward save, and then punching it was Pierce. Kicking it back over to this side. It's coming right at the line.
Oh, man.
It's going to find the floor, and Hagerman takes set 1. Your score, Eunice 23, Hagerman 25. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Give a shot.
Oh, I was going to say,
give a shout out to our sponsors: Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Weldon, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Davies Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic. Our proud sponsor of today's district volleyball game. Eunice went down in the first set, but we're ready for the second one, guys.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna play our little video again. I'm gonna restart it though, just so that I can make sure that it that we get to the beginning. Oh, what the heck?
Is it up? What the heck?
This is Holly Freeman.
This is Janelle Herrera.
This is Casey Cunningham.
This is Melissa Garcia.
This is Kennedy Caperton.
This is Randy Miller.
This is Lacey Gardner Ramos.
This is Inez Villanueva.
This is Kendra Caballero.
This is Jennifer Miller.
This is Nayeli Orozco.
This is Melita Combre.
Hey everyone, this is Gabby Sanchez, also known as The Sniper.
This is Ashley Cole Hobbs.
This is Jenny Pearson.
This is Chantal Orozco.
This is Shelby Gwynn.
This is Alexis Dean.
This is Cheyenne Nichols.
This is Becky Jordan.
This is Amy Romero.
This is Ashley Fabella.
This is Morgan Pascal.
This is Brenda Wilson.
This is JC. This is yours truly, Araya Mendoza.
This is Cheryl Allen.
This is Clarissa Fight.
This is Sandy Santa Cruz Trujillo.
This is Danielle Danford.
This is Miranda Fish.
This is Faith Ogden Miller.
This is Coach Jenny Waddell Ortiz.
This is Armida Herrera.
This is Monica Hass.
This is Jackie Ortega.
This is Mariah Woody, also known as Mariah Runnels.
This is Regan Wilson.
This is Caitlin DeWatt.
This is Lizette Orozco.
This is Karina Contreras Littlejohn.
This is Allison Moats.
This is Carmen Contreras, a.k.a. Twinkie.
This is Emily Whitmire.
This is Michaela Pierce.
This is Linda Garcia Levin.
This is Sarah Reeves.
This is Tara Rhodes.
This is Alina Rodriguez.
This is Chloe Jones.
This is Jada Jenkins.
And we are the Eunice Lady Cardinals.
This is Holly.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Why is it doing that? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal Sports. We have started set number 2. Hagerman won the first set, and we have just got underway here in set number 2. A little volley at the net, kind of just going back and forth. Hatch going to pump it into the air. Pierce going to throw it over to Thompson, and Thompson going to send it across. Caballero pushes it up. Talamantes, and now push over from Martinez. Back to Blevins. Blevins going to shoot it right in the gap, and a point for the Lady Cardinals here off the hand of Blevins.
That's how we started off the first game. I had the first, 5 points, and they just lost it towards the end.
I think we were up like 5 or 6
Yes.
to 2, and then the wheels fell off. So we'll see if we can keep it going. Pierce with another serve that is given, you know, her serve has given
people
the
problems.
Bobcats fits.
Yep, 100%.
So Pierce with the ace.
If she can serve for us every time, that'd be perfect, right?
Yeah. You might have
She's
to make
a
her
full-time server, right?
the libero. And the problem is she's also maybe your best person on the front row. But I guess you could make her the libero and keep her spiking from the back row. But here we go. Via Gaetan going to set up Cheyenne Blevins, and Blevins going to hammer that one down.
She said she's going to hit it in there, right?
She said best in the front row. What you're talking about is she hammered it right down the middle. It's 3-0. Oh, they couldn't have done that any more perfect. It went right in that hallway.
Trying to ice her.
Yeah. So 3-0 is your score here in set number 2.
If you notice on that side, there's a lot more people standing up than there is sitting down, isn't there?
Yep.
Some people just don't like to sit down, I guess.
That is true. So here we go. Pierce with a good serve. They do keep it alive. That was Caballero. Villa going to set up Thompson. Thompson rears back and lets one have it. They're trying to keep it in the air, and they almost did. It does find the ground, though, finally.
Did y'all see the sign where it says student seating and stuff?
Uh-uh.
I didn't either.
This guy got jokes. This guy has jokes, man.
Charlie's being a comedian.
He's about to get stabbed over here.
Right, you'll have one of those school administrative folks listening, and they'll come over here and give you a whooping.
Well, give me a wedgie or something.
Oh, there you go. That too.
Give you a thumb twister, right?
Yes. Villa going to set it up. And now Gaetan goes cross corner. And she hammers it home for a 5-0 lead. Similar to the way we started the last set. Can we keep this going?
Just don't pull my thumb. You know what'll happen.
Don't pull anything on Charlie.
A large explosion over here.
Charlie might pull a hammy.
Might.
As Pierce is back to serve. Throws it up and hits it over. It's a good one right off the top of the net. Talamantes is going to set up Martinez. Martinez rears back, and she hammered that one back into the deep corner. And they score their first point of this set. It's 5-1.
I was going to make a comment about Pierce. When she starts to serve, she starts on this far end, and she works her way that way, and she can continue making points.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I don't know if she does that intentionally or I don't know.
Trying to see who this is back to serve. It's number 7. That's Talamantes. She hits it deep into the corner. Pierce with a good first touch. Going to set Villa for Blevins. Blevins slaps it over. Talamantes. Martinez going to clear it for Hagerman. Hatch. Villa. Now here comes Thompson. Thompson rears back and lets it go.
Did somebody touch it?
And they are going to say it went out of bounds. And that'll be a point for the Lady Bobcats. It's now 5-2.
If you're sitting on that back row and that ball's coming that fast and you ain't paying attention, you're going to get hit.
Talamantes spins it around, throws it up and hits it over. It's a good serve. Hatch with the first touch right up at the 50-50 net area. Gaetan tried to set Thompson, kind of misplayed it, and it threw off the Hagerman Bobcats, and that makes it 6-2.
There's that Loving team leaving over in the back, right in the pink.
Is that who was playing in the back? Was Loving?
JV.
No, middle school.
Middle school.
So Cheyenne Blevins now goes to the service area with a 6-2 score. She hits it up and over. It's a good one. Talamantes going to set up Martinez, who rears back and lets him have it. Blevins with a really nice first touch. Villa sets up Thompson, and they just punch it over, but it was in a good gappy spot there. And here comes Hatch with a little lefty poke. And now they're going to set it up on that far side. Oh, man, we're going to have to clear it now. Thompson clears it. Talamantes up to Rodriguez, now to Martinez, who pushes it for the corner. Couldn't quite get there was Blevins, and the ball goes off her hands, finds the floor over there. It's 6-3. Lady Cards still lead by 3.
See, for Blevins playing that back row, she normally don't. She did a beautiful job there with those 3 plays.
And she's moving well back there.
She's covering a lot of ground, so I'm telling you, she looks very healthy right now.
So Martinez back to serve. That's Riley Martinez. She hits it over. It's a good one. Our Martinez bumps that first touch, and now Hatch is going to clear it. And, man, what a hustle play. Oh, my gosh, 2 hustle plays by the Martinez. And then we hit that one into the net. Man, Riley Martinez with a couple of great hustle plays for Hagerman.
Just diving and stretching out everywhere on that court, huh?
And she keeps her serve as she's going to head to the back there.
Catch her breath.
Riley Martinez. Speaking of legends in Eunice sports, you look right over there and you see one of the Stonewall Montanez twins. He comes strolling in to sit down. Watch a little volleyball here as the Lady Cards now only lead by 1. It's 6-5.
His son's built the same way.
Yes. Villa going to set up Hatch. Hatch punches it over. Talamonte is going to try to get it on this far side for Salazar. The Cardinals trying to keep it alive, and they hammer that one. And Hatch said, give me some of that. That was brought to you by Guns Up Services. As Thompson reared back, and I believe today was, I saw where it was their anniversary, like 15 years in business or something like that. So shout out to Guns Up Services. And Thompson just slammed them one home.
That was vicious, wasn't it?
7-5 is your score. The Lady Cards lead by 2. Punching it on that side was Salazar.
Oh, her shoe fell off when she went for it. Hatch's shoe came off when she pushed off the court to get to the ball.
That's kind of a strange occurrence there. You don't see that happen.
She's a new floor, that's
often.
what it is.
And that's a number 14.
Stick 'em on it,
I don't have a 14 on my roster. Who's 14? Anybody know?
Her last name is Reese.
Reese? All
yes,
right. Throwing that one up and hitting it over and pushing it back the other way. Up right at the net.
Oh, good thought, good thought.
Hatch tried to go up and just tap it down, and unfortunately she tapped it right into the net, and now we're all tied up again, 7-7. Back at the service area is Annalise Salazar. She has a good serve. Reese with the first touch. Thompson going to set up Hatch. Hatch punches it. Martinez kept it alive.
Man, they got some miracles on that side.
I'm not sure how they're doing it.
By the other Martinez, and here goes Thompson.
She said,
Thompson
clear that.
hammered that one.
She said, clear that.
Yes, she did, man. She reared back and let him have it on that one.
That gun's warming up, ain't it?
I think that fire coming off of it, man.
Guns Up Services right there as she just ripped that one right down the line. It's 8-7. Lady Cards lead by 1. Thompson rears back and hits that one over. Martinez with the first touch. They're just going to set it up for Magallanes, who does that little punch down the line.
Get it over, ladies.
Keep it alive, and it gets over.
Man,
and now there's a 50-50 ball at the net. They're going to set it up for Hatch. Hatch pushes it over. And Hagerman does the same. That was a strange one.
We still got a chance.
Oh.
No.
And we couldn't get there. And the ball finds the floor, and Hagerman going to get a point out of all of that.
And ties it up, Jones. Ties it up.
It's 8 apiece, 8-8. 8 is enough, or maybe it's not enough.
It wasn't last game.
Yep. Lupita Mendoza comes in to serve for the Bobcats. She's going to hit it with that left hand. She does. It's a good serve. And Ruiz and Martinez collide back there, and the ball finds the floor. And Hagerman with their first lead of this set. It's 9-8, and Coach Wilson and the Lady Cards want to talk about it. We've got a timeout on the floor. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, Eunice Pump and Supply, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Parker Energy, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Badger Hydrovac, Guns Up Services, and Eunice Health Clinic, proud sponsors for tonight's matchup, district matchup, might I say, for the Eunice Lady Cardinals and the Hagerman Lady Bobcats.
Shout out to those sponsors making it possible. Yep. We appreciate them for sure. Man, yesterday I was feeling really good. No health issues, no anything, feeling really good. And at lunchtime yesterday, I went to get Brandon some lunch, and I pulled up and got out. I drive my dad's old truck around all the time. I pulled up and got out, and when my left foot hit the ground, I felt that little electric shock in my lower back, and I have hobbled around now for 2 days.
You've been doing the electric slide since then?
Yeah, that's why when there's a break, I'm like laid out on the counter almost. It's 9-8, Hagerman with the lead. Here comes the left-handed serve by Hagerman. Eunice quickly returns it. Talamonte is going to set it up on the outside for Magallanes, and she hits it long and out of bounds, and we got a tie game. Reminder, 5th annual Lee County Law Enforcement Torch Run Family Festival right here in Eunice. All law enforcement, all first responders for Lee County will be there. Marshall Park, 8 a.m. to 2. There's also a color run where they'll throw all that little colory chalk all over you and make your hair turn pink and yellow and green and ruin your shoes, but it'll be fun. And so run on down there if you like to run and turn pink and yellow and green and all that good stuff.
Shoes.
And there's also going to be barbecue, Code 3 barbecue, raffles, cornhole, live entertainment. And the Lady Cards score right there. And now they take the lead, 10-9.
It's going to be back and forth, boss.
Yep.
Jimmy, you got to go back over to Seminole. Is that where you go?
Smelly hole? Oh, yes, yes, for my back. Yeah, I thought about that. The lady, though, I don't think she hablas the Inglés.
Yeah.
Now, if I spoke us some Fleischen, Schneischen, Schnittlich, some German or some Spanish, then she can help me. I've never went by myself.
I'll go with you. I'll be your interpreter.
Oh, yeah? All right.
Está loco este señor.
Oh, I thought you were going to do some German.
No.
No German? You were going to.
I can't say those words on the radio.
Yeah, the only words I know in German we can't talk about.
And the Lady Cards score again here. It's 12-9. They extended the lead by 3.
Talking about your truck, you take those branches out already?
Yeah.
You still got it back there?
Yeah, but I got a bunch more in there now but I did get those ones out. My wife and I always go, I like to cook with mesquite.
I see.
So we went out a couple of days ago, the night before I hurt my back, actually, and round up a bunch of mesquite.
You went to private land and got some mesquite?
Yes, that's what I do. I figure it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. If they tell me to get off their land, I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought this was public land. I had never had anybody complain about you pulling up their mesquites, but in fact,
some
a lot of
ranchers
them
enjoy that.
pay people.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, I go out there, I look for like dead mesquite, and I throw it in the back of the truck, so I got a whole bunch of mesquite back there right now. But anyway, then I cook with it in the backyard. So the Lady Cards score again. It's 13-10.
Talking about cooking, they're cooking right now.
Man, they are cooking. Speaking of cooking, get on down Code 3 Barbecue at the Eunice Park here, Marshall Park, Saturday,
Even if you don't
October
walk, right?
11th. Yep, 8 to 2.
You don't have to walk to buy some barbecue.
If you want to run, get down there. Registration begins at 8.
Oh, that was in.
Race at 9, and the Lady Cardinals with an ace.
And there's a couple of other sponsors that do some pretty good cooking here. Debbie's Country Kitchen and Outlaw Grill.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Villa back to serve. Hits that one over. It's a nice one, and another ace by Villa.
Nice.
You just got aced. Villa and the Lady Bobcats want to talk about it with, let's see, I was about to say how much time was on the clock.
58 seconds remaining in the game.
Is it halftime yet?
Your score is 15-10. The Lady Cards lead by 5. We're in set number 2. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors here, Eunice Health Clinic, Badger Hydrovac, City of Eunice, Davies Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, Thomas Welding, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Parker Energy, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, and Eunice Pump and Supply.
So the Lady Cards they pushed way out front. Then they let Hagerman come back. I don't know if they let them, but they came back, and Hagerman got in the lead. And now Eunice has retaken the lead and extended it back out to 5 here in set number 2. It's 15-10. In the first set, Eunice lost that set 25-23 after leading most of the set.
Correct.
By quite a few points. They just couldn't hang on and finish it. So let's see what Villa's got here. Villa with a good serve. Hagerman going to clear it. A one-handed touch by Gaetan goes nowhere, but finds the floor. It's 15-11.
This is when it starts getting kind of scary, right?
Yes. Magallanes, Adriana Magallanes back to serve. First touch from Thompson. Villa going to set up Blevins. Blevins pushes it over. Talamantes sets it up for Salazar, and there's a good double block by Blevins and Gaetan, but then they slap it across. Hatch. Villa going to set up Pierce. Pierce rears back and lets them have it. Hagerman keeps it alive, though.
Somehow.
Hatch going to keep it alive.
Nice
and then Villa pushes it.
Oh, but Hagerman
keeping things alive. And then over the back of the head.
Can you believe that, Jones?
Talamantes, and down go the Cardinals on that point.
Wow. Man, neither team is giving up on these balls. It's a beautiful game to watch, but it has to be in our favor.
So throwing it
there
up,
it is.
hitting that one long and over. I believe that was Talamantes, and no, that's not Talamantes. That's Magallanes. And she hit it long and out of bounds. It's 16-12. So here goes Pierce back to the service area with a 4-point lead. See if she can add to that. Throws it up and hits it over. Good first touch there. And Hagerman's going to clear it. Pierce, Villa, going to set it up right at the top of the net. And Martinez went up, and they used to call that.
Roofing.
They called it roofing. That's what they used to call that. I guess they don't have that call no more either. Because she was definitely like her whole arm over the top. Chloe and Jada, if you're listening, Coach
Ball don't
Sapp
lie.
is over there. She's over there cheering for the Lady Cardinals. So that's Coach Sapp over there in the pink. A long-time fixture of the Hobbs School District, definitely. And there's Coach Bucket Pierce. I think I saw a picture on the NMAA website today with a team that he played on in it. I think he was on that 97 state championship
that young
baseball
lady.
team. Or he might be younger than that, I'm not sure. I can't remember. I know that's like Heath and Jared and
I
Adam
think
Thompson.
they were their sophomore year when they went out there.
When this group or the
No,
other
he's
group?
younger.
Oh.
You're talking about Jared and him?
Yeah. So
I'm listening.
they would have been, I think they were juniors that year. They might have been sophomores. That would have been 2 years after I graduated, and they were my freshmen.
See, and I was a freshman. They're a year above me.
Okay.
Oh, again, beautiful job there.
Throws that one off the forehead of a Bobcat. And it goes out of bounds, and so the Lady Cards score again. It's 19-13, and back will be Blevins, Cheyenne Blevins.
Have you had dinner yet? How about some volleyball?
First touch there by Hagerman. Talamantes going to set it up for Martinez. Martinez hits it long and out of bounds, and the Lady Cards lead 20-13 here in set number 2. Eunice trying to finish this one off.
So far, so good, right?
Yeah, and Blevins, oh man, that was right there close.
That was such a delay call out of bounds. I thought it was going to call it inbounds, but.
Yeah, I concur. Stepping off is Caballero. Coming in is Natalie Martinez, one of the 2 Martinezes on this roster. The other Martinez is back to serve. That is Riley Martinez. She throws it up and hits it over. Pierce. Gaetan. Hatch spins that one right off the top of the net. There's a 50-50 ball at the net again, and Hatch wins that one right at the net. Is Hatch
she stayed
going
with
up
him,
high?
man.
Yes, I concur. That was nice from Madeline Hatch.
And they seem more relaxed, don't they, this game?
21-14 is your score, and that is going to be an ace, as Gaetan says, you just got aced. 22-14. The Eunice Lady Cardinals here pulling ahead, trying to win this set. Gaetan hits it perfect right into the gap. It's going to get knocked out of bounds, and the Lady Cards score another one. 23-14, 2 points away from winning this set. So here we go, back to the service area. Gaetan,
Oh, my
man,
goodness.
Gaetan hits that one right into the net. And coming in will be Lexi Garcia. Coming off will be Gaetan. Now we've got Lexi on the back right side, Thompson on the front right side. Here comes the serve. First touch by Martinez. Villa gonna push it up into the air. A little one-hander, but it does get through. Pierce. Villa gonna set up Thompson. Thompson gonna go up and slap it right down the line, and she scores, and it's 24-15. The Lady Cardinals are 1 point away from taking set 2.
And guess who's serving? Thompson.
Here comes Thompson. Guns up services, baby. Put that gun up and let's see what you got. Here she comes. She's going to jump. She does. Oh, she hits it long.
She fired the cannon that time.
She fired the gun.
Let's put the guns down. Let's put them up for now.
I had my gun up.
She had that adrenaline there. Woo.
24-16. She
said,
can do
pow,
it.
Pow, pow,
she
out
can
of
do it.
bounds.
There's no doubt about it. She just, man, sometimes when she does the run and jump serve,
that's the first
it's a
time she
rocket.
served like that tonight.
Yes.
So.
Throwing it up and hitting it over. Here it comes. It's Mendoza. Good first touch there by Lexi Garcia. Villa going to set Pierce. Pierce hammers
Man, that was
one.
beautiful.
But the Lady Bobcats keep it alive and come right back. Pierce going to come back toward the other side. Talamantes setting it up in the middle for Magallanes, who just touches it over. Villa going to set up Thompson on the back row. She spins it off the net, but a diving save. That was Magallanes, and now she gets that one down as Hatch hammers it into the middle, and the Lady Cardinals win set number 2, 25-16. The Eunice Lady Cardinals even it up at 1 set apiece. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage.
Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics. Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASME R stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
Around here, we work hard on the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, they're in our corner. Since 2006, they've delivered expert transport, pump truck, back truck, and disposal services. But more than that, they've supported us, our schools, our sports, our future. Thanks, Parker Energy, for showing up and believing in what we can do.
Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal sports here live in Eunice at the brand new Joe Langston Arena and Wally Goodman Complex. The most people I've ever seen, even more than when we had the opening today for the stuff that's going on.
Yes, sir.
Really cool that we had middle school games going on at the back, same time
yeah.
JV games going up here, full size, nice courts over there. I mean, standing room only in the back for that middle school game, and there's some good seating in there.
Yes, there is.
Tells me we could have some big old basketball tournaments.
It could happen. It could happen. You got to have somebody with a vision to make that happen. But yes, and definitely. So Pierce going to hit that one across. It's all tied up now, one set apiece. And here we are in the third set. Villa going to set it up for Pierce. Pierce goes back, hammers it. Hagerman's going to keep it alive, though, and then clearing it from the back row is Magallanes.
Did you hear that beating, too?
I did, too. What was that?
I have no idea. Probably somebody hitting the stands over here.
Oh, I was like, man, I wasn't sure what that was.
Kind of sound like gunshots, right?
Yeah, I stopped for I thought we had an earthquake.
No, that was just Charlie sitting down.
That was Charlie.
I'll just sit down.
Gaitan goes up and hammers that one down. Lizzie Gaitan says, let me get one here, as she slapped it right down cross corner for the point. Speaking of Gaitans, there's a couple of Gaitans coming over there. They're eating. Look, what do they got? Like
they're bringing us some food.
Some nachos, Nacho Supremes.
Man, I didn't even know we served that at our cafeteria. There's another point for the Lady Cards.
They walked across the street over here to Harvest and got it.
I'm not sure what they got, but they got one in each hand.
Look at the nachos, man. They're
one's
huge.
a nacho.
Ooh,
he's got nachos. He's got peppers. He's
that's a Nacho Supreme with Diet Coke.
Coach Gabe Gaitan, Mal Gaitan.
Well, you got to start
just
somewhere,
eating.
man.
And right behind them is Bella. Bella's with them too. She's like, hey, I got. What is that? Man, that's a lot of cheese.
Got a handful of something.
Gabber's got one too. It's a cheesy nacho or cheesy. No, that's
the hot Cheeto cheese. And
but Gabe's, look at all those peppers. That looks like heartburn with headache.
Boy,
right
that's
there.
a Mexican nachos right there. Got them jalapenos on it.
I'm
The brave man.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go sit by Gabe for a minute.
It's 3-2. The Lady Cards lead by 1, and I think that's number 7. So that'll be Talamantes back to the service area. Good serve, good first touch by Hatch, then Thompson, and then we're going to clear it. Talamantes going to set up Magallanes on the back row.
Oh, and they get the home court row there.
Yes, right into the net. It kind of spun and hung there a minute, and then just dropped over onto the Eunice side, making it 3-3.
Timed it perfect when everybody got back, huh?
Yep. So back to the service area, throwing it up and hitting it over is Talamantes. First touch by Pierce, then Villa, and here comes Thompson. Magallanes, Talamantes, And then Salazar hammers it right over the top of the net, and it finds the floor. And it's 4-3. The Lady Cards trail Hagerman by 1. Back to the service area again is Talamantes. She throws it up and hits it over. Thompson, Villa. Coming on this backside was Blevins, and that looked like what they've been trying to do the whole time.
Trying to catch him off guard.
Pushes it for Thompson. Thompson, that keeps the same blocker from blocking wherever you're going to set it at every time. So that's pretty cool. Villa. Gaetan going to hit it into that back corner, and the Lady Bobcats get discombobulated. The ball finds the floor, and the Lady Cards have tied it up 4-4.
That's going to be effective once we home it in.
Yes,
Does that make sense?
I concur.
Discombobulated?
Yep, discombobulated. Yep. Blevins going to throw it up and hit that over on the serve. Talamantes going to set it up on this far side over here, this close side. And the Lady Cards trying to hit it over, and they did. They're going to set it up in the middle. Talamantes pushes it over to this far side, and that ball was out of bounds, but Gaetan saved it for us and them. Magallanes, Talamantes, Salazar. It spins right down the net, falls over onto the Hagerman side, and here we go with a 50-50 ball. Still pushing it up. Villa's going to clear it. Talamantes. There's just a fist over. Pierce. Villa, here comes Thompson. Thompson rears back and lets him have it, and it's going to find the floor. It was blocked by Martinez, but Thompson powered through the block that time and scores for Eunice. It's 5-4.
Ain't nobody going to stop that spike, bro.
That was a rocket.
Brought to you by Guns Up Services.
Blevins with the first touch. Villa. Gaetan got hung up right up against the net. Yes, she did. Coming off will be Blevins. Coming in will be Martinez.
The score is 5-5 here in the third set.
Yep. Riley Martinez back to serve for the Bobcats. Thompson misplayed it. Martinez keeps it in play, though, and then Gaetan goes backwards over the net. Talamantes going to set it up on this side for Salazar. She gets blocked at the net. The ball's up in the pole, and now it's going to come, and they're going to say the point will go to the Lady Cardinals, and the Lady Cards lead 6-5.
He hit the pole out of bounds there.
Yep.
The ball hit the pole.
Yeah.
So Gaetan back to the service area. 6-5 is the score. Throws it up and hits it over. It's a good one.
Look at that.
And Gaetan says, you just got aced. 7-5 is your score here.
And the Eunice Cardinals seem more relaxed here, don't they, from the very first game?
That first set, once Hagerman made a run and to close that score, then after that, it was like they got real tense.
Yes.
And so the rest of this time, they've been able to relax a little bit. Gaetan going to throw it up and hit it over. Good first touch there by Magallanes. Now the ball's up there at the net. That was a nice little backhand there from Hagerman. And they're going to set it up in the middle. Pushing it over. Thompson, Villa. Here it comes to Hatch. Hatch goes toward that deep corner, but Hagerman keeps it alive. Now we come back this way for Salazar. Martinez with a good first touch for Eunice. That ball's going to be right up at the net.
Somebody hit the net, I think.
Oh, they got it.
Yes. Hagerman hit the net.
I thought they was about to call us for that.
Yes, I did too.
Come on,
She was close.
She was like,
running down the line. 8-5. The Lady Cards lead by 3. The senior Gaetan back to serve. She hits a rocket. That was a nice serve. Pushing it up into the middle. Clearing it with Salazar. Martinez to Villa. Here comes Pierce from the back row, and she smacks it down.
And makes it all the way to like the 7th row up in the stands.
Went way up there. People running all over everywhere for it. The Lady Cards lead now 9-5, just like Dolly. Speaking of Dolly, I saw her on the news today saying she's not dead yet. That was her message to everyone, because ever since her husband died, they've been saying her health was declining and going down. Well, anyway, she was on the news this morning saying she's not dead yet. So Dolly, 9-5, here we go. Lady Cards with the lead.
Thank you for that update.
Yep, just in case you needed to know. If you don't know, you know.
That made my week there.
Martinez, Gaetan going to push it across to Thompson, who gives it a little fist over the top. Talamantes is going to set it up for Salazar at the net. Thompson, Villa. Here comes Thompson back again. Guess who's back? Right up at the net. Villa. Hatch going to hammer it across, and it's going to find the net. And Hatch with the kill, and the Lady Cards have doubled it up. It's 10-5. And it looks like we've got a timeout on the floor. Hagerman and the Lady Bobcats, along with Coach Morales, they want to talk about it. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to the sponsors, Eunice Pump and Supply, Noble Myers and Matthews, Eunice Public Schools, Mr. Hatch and all the staff, Redbird Gas, Bart Parker, Parker Energy, them other Parkers, old Brett and Penny, NMR Pipeline LLC, Dale Bettis, Stacy Pop, Outlaw Grill, Johnny Robertson, Guns Up Services, the Thompson family, Thomas Welding, Justin Thomas, Eunice Record, John Dean and the boss, Maureen Davis, Redbird Garage, Josh and Erica Jones, Cardinal Hardware, Davis and Myers family, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Miss Debbie, the cook. She was cooking the last time I was in there. She does she can cook it up. City of Eunice, Mayor Billy Hobbs, Shannon Cummings and the staff, Badger Hydrovac, Mr. Shane Williams, and Eunice Health Clinic, Brian and Candida.
So the Lady Cardinals have doubled up the Lady Bobcats here in set number 3. They led big in set 1, and then the wheels just completely fell off. Hagerman went on a run, ended up winning that first set 25-23. Eunice in control the whole second set, won 25-16, and they're doubled up here 10-5 in set 3. Lizzie Gaetan, the senior, back to serve, and she shoots over a rocket. Talamantes going to set it up on this side for Rodriguez, who just clears it. Martinez to Villa. Thompson just going to tap it over. And then she goes back and slaps that one right back. Talamantes. And then there was a collision there for the Hagerman Lady Bobcats, but the ball ends up going over anyway. And the Lady Bobcats are stumbling, rumbling over the top of each other. And the point goes to the Lady Cards, 11-5.
That looked like one of them tumbling classes from back in elementary.
Like a wrestling match. It looked like to me.
Looked like it hurt my ankles and knees and whatnot. Throwing it up and hitting it over is Gaetan. First good touch there. Talamantes is going to set up Rodriguez, and she gets blocked at the net by Hatch, and then Hatch comes back and hammers it right back. And we've got a little back and forth action at the net. Hatch going to hit that one across toward the back corner. It goes off the hands of Magallanes, finds the floor, and the Lady Cards lead 12-5.
Eunice, man, is very impressive right now. They look nice.
Getting
real nice.
Getting her done. That's what we like it.
12-5 is your score here with Gaetan back to serve again.
Nice serve.
A good serve. Talamantes at the middle. She's going to set it up. Rodriguez just underhands it over. Pierce, Villa, going to set up Thompson. She faked her own team out that time. She acted like she was going to go backwards with it and pushed it over. Even Thompson was saying, you faked me out. Hatch going to go up and hit it over. Man, I tell you, Martinez did a really good job of getting to the ground and
picking that up way down low.
And then the Lady Cards had Hatch and Villa both looking at it. Neither one of them knew who was going to get it.
You got it, I got it. Nobody got it, huh?
So still a double up. It's 12-6, and back to the service area is Salazar. Good first touch by Pierce. Now Villa, and here comes Salazar with a rocket out of bounds. Don't want to let them go on a run here as they've scored a couple. It's 12-7.
Yep. Now momentum starts to change. We'll be in a bind.
That has been the story of the season for the Lady Cardinals. It's just been those momentum shifts.
And that comes with youth, right?
I think so. Salazar, Martinez, Villa sets up Thompson. Thompson slaps it right down the line. Talamantes sets it up in the middle for Martinez, and that ball was going out of bounds, and our Martinez tried to swing on it. It goes off the hand and out of bounds. It's 12-8. It's a 4-point set.
Sometimes you just can't let it go.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't. I think that was a commercial.
Yep, that was many years ago.
Candy bar commercial.
And there's a misplayed ball on the back. It's 12-9, and it's a 3-point set.
Once you get under 3, man, it's a little pressure here.
Yep. Everything starts to get a little tight.
Yep.
Here we go. Pierce. Villa going to set up Hatch. Hatch hammers it right through, and it's going to find the floor, and the Lady Cards score off the kill from Hatch.
That's the best way to take the pressure off you, right? Score a point.
That's right.
You got Miss Guns up.
13-9 is your score. Kara Thompson heads back to the service area, standing back there between where it says Eunice and Cardinals. Here she comes. She throws it up and hits it over. It's a good serve. Good first touch. Magallanes going to
gets the row
right down the net. She's the same one that got that serve earlier that hit in the net and then spun over. And it's a 3-point set again, 13-10.
This net must not realize it's in Eunice.
That's right. It's supposed to be a hometown net.
Yes.
Bradley Rodriguez back to
taking
serve
it down after
for
the
the
game.
Lady Bobcats.
Burn it and get another one.
Throws it up and hits it over. It's a good one.
Times are tough right now, Charlie.
Good first touch there by Zamora. And Pierce going to hammer that one down, and they couldn't keep it alive. It goes out of bounds. The Lady Cards score there, 14-10. In comes Blevins. Out goes Martinez for the Lady Cardinals. Over on the other side, Rodriguez goes out. And coming in is Mendoza. Hatch back to serve. Throws it up and hits it. It's a long one, and it's going to go out of bounds. And now we're back again to a 3-point set. It's 14-11.
Michael Carrillo better be careful. He's going to get hit over there.
Who's that?
Michael Carrillo.
Oh, is that Michael over
yes,
there?
Sir.
Yeah.
That is Michael. Throwing it up and hitting it. Oh, and it goes right off the top of the net. Thompson going to push it over, and then Pierce. First touch by Mendoza. Now Talamantes. They're going to set it up at the net, and they hit it across. Hatch, Villa, and here comes Thompson from the back row.
Oh.
And boy, did she rear back and let that one have it. But it's about a foot long in the back, and I'm not
there was
talking
too much powder in that gun, huh?
chili cheese coney like Gabe's down there eating. I'm talking about a foot long out of bounds. It's 14-12.
It was almost all the way to Maine, huh?
Annalise Salazar. Is that Salazar? That's not Salazar. That's the other Martinez. Hitting it up. It's going to be right at the net. They're trying to keep it alive, and they push it toward that back corner. Thompson and Hatch wasn't sure who was going to go ahead and go for it, and they both pulled up and stopped. It finds the floor, and we've got a 1-point set. Woo. This is the way that first set went.
Correct.
Yeah.
So here we go. Martinez throws it up, hits it over.
Such a weird serve, huh?
Thompson, Villa, here comes Pierce, and Pierce slams it down, scoring another point. And now it's back to 2. It's 15-13, and here comes Gaetan for Zamora.
I think just keep feeding it to Pierce. She's up in the front right now. Just keep feeding it to her.
Yes, I concur with that.
Because she can hit the ball on both sides of the net.
Yep. So here goes Villa. Villa throws it up and hits it into the net.
That net must go higher when we serve or something.
It's like a little.
I think I seen somebody pick up on it.
Yeah.
I'll start watching that.
15-14 is your score, and here comes the serve. That's Magallanes. She served it right down the line. Villa's going to tap it over. They're going to set up Salazar. She goes cross court. Villa trying to get to it, and then Blevins come flying through and taps it. Right at the net for Salazar, and it goes off the block and out of bounds, and that'll be a point, and we've got a tie set here, 15 apiece.
Woof. Pretty evenly matched up here.
You were talking about how loose they looked earlier. They're not
tightened
loose
up right now.
They
Yes,
just tightened up. Here comes the serve from Magallanes.
They're not even breathing out there.
Thompson, Villa. Here comes Pierce. Pierce through that back corner set. Here comes Salazar.
Oh, no.
And it goes off the hands of Villa, finds the floor deep. And the Lady Cards now trail for the first time in this set, 16-15. And the bench is hype for the Lady Bobcats.
They came alive, didn't they?
Magallanes with a good serve. Gaetan, Martinez, and then Villa's just going to clear it. Here comes Hagerman back the other way. Talamana's going to set it outside for Salazar. Villa pushes it right back over. Villa going to get it again, and here comes Blevins with a nice little over. And then Martinez. Villa.
Use it.
And that one's right up at the net.
She got
into the net.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That'll be a free point for the Lady Cardinals.
And we needed that right now. That was our best defense we got out there.
We like it.
For sure.
Because we had one of our best servers at the line.
So it's now 16 apiece. It's all tied up, and here comes Pierce. Pierce with the serve right down the line. Pierce with the ace.
Yes.
Pierce right down the line for the ace, gives the Lady Cardinals the lead back. It's
I thought she was going to hit the net, man, but a
17-16.
beautiful, beautiful serve there by that young lady.
Pierce back again. Throws it up. Hits it over. It's a rocket. Hagerman struggling with it. It went backwards, and it's going to find the floor, and Pierce with back-to-back aces. You just got aced.
Charlie said,
Pierce with an 18-16 lead for the Lady Cardinals. Steps back again. A little run and jump serve. Hagerman does a good job getting that one into the air. They're going to set Martinez, who's just going to tap it up and over. A fist by Blevins goes over to Hagerman. They're going to set Salazar. Salazar goes cross court. Villa, Thompson. Oh, and Gaetan went deep. She hit that one to Seminole. She thought Charlie was wanting it over at Seminole, so she was hitting it that direction.
I don't want it there.
18-17. It's a 1-point set again. Back to the service area. That's number 7. That's Talamantes. First touch by Pierce. Gonna set Thompson, who just clears it. Talamantes going to set it up in the middle for Martinez, who goes up high to get it and hits it long, and it is out of bounds.
That is a point for the Eunice Cardinals here.
19-17 is your score. The Lady Cards lead by 2. Late in set number 3, Cheyenne Blevins back to serve. Blevins hits it over. It was a good serve. Eunice misplayed it, but it is going to come across. And now here comes again and again, and that one's going to go out of bounds.
It's just her and Blevins playing catch there.
Yes, that was brought to you by Thomas Welding. Justin Thomas said he liked that, and we've got a timeout on the floor. The Lady Cards lead 20-17 here in set number 3. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal sports.
Shout out to these sponsors again: Eunice Health Clinic, Badger Hydrovac, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, Thomas Welding, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Parker Energy, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, and Eunice Pump and Supply.
Shout out to all of those sponsors. We appreciate you, appreciate all that you do. And anyway, it's you're what makes this possible, so we appreciate you. Reminder, no football as far as varsity football this week. Next week, 2 of the top 3 teams in the state will face off. Eunice versus Texaco. You know, about now is where those rankings start meaning something. The Cardinals going to need that win.
Definitely.
To, you know, to probably end up in the top 4 come the end of the season. There's a good shot by Blevins, and Blevins says you just got aced. That ace was brought to you by Thomas Welding, Justin Thomas. Cheyenne Blevins working together to cinch up all of your splits in your medal as she just hammered that one through. It's 21-17. And
that's
that one's going to be misplayed.
Oh.
It is going to finally make it back. A little misplay there by the Eunice Lady Cardinals, but then Thompson comes through and taps it over, finds the opening. Thompson.
Easy money, huh?
Guns up. They'll put it right on the spot where you need, and she did right there. It's 22-17.
Easy money, bud.
Cheyenne Blevins and the Lady Cards lead 22-17. Here's the serve. First touch by Rodriguez. Talamana is going to set it up on that other side, and they try to push it over. It don't make it, and it's 23-17. The Lady Cardinals are 2 points away from taking a 2-1 lead here as Cheyenne Blevins goes back to the line again. Throws it up, hits it over. It's a good one into that corner.
She saved us.
They did. They kept it alive. They're going to clear it. Thompson, Villa, going to set back up for Thompson, who hammers it.
And stays inbounds.
Said, give me some, as she hammered it right off the block and down the line. Hey! And the Lady Cardinals are 1 point away from taking a 2-1 lead. They now lead 24-17. This is set 3. Cheyenne Blevins hits it long. She thought she was trying to hit a homer on that one as she rocked it deep.
She's throwing a strike out there. She was doing on a softball field.
And we had Alina Rodriguez here with us for a couple of seconds, so we give her a shout out and a wave. She walked up and stood beside us for a few seconds looking around, and so a shout out to her. They're going to set up Thompson, who just punches it over. Ooh. And then they're going to set it up on that back row, and Hagerman clears it. Yes. Villa
almost
going to set it up for Thompson, who rears back and lets them have it, but they keep it alive. Martinez going to clear it. Uh-oh. Pierce.
A horse in the building.
Thompson, yes. Rodriguez. Oh, and Martinez keeps it alive. Hatch. Villa going right back to her. Hatch. Oh, it gets double hit, but it does come across. Villa. Gaetan going to set up Thompson, who rears back, and she hits it in. And it is in, and the Lady Cardinals win set number 3, 25-18. Woo, the Lady Cards lead here 2-1. We'll kick it over for a word from our sponsors. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal sports.
Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today. Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Eunice Wrecker and Rental offers professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light, medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. We have 20-plus years of experience. We are fully licensed and insured. Call us at 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental is currently hiring Class A CDL and regular drivers for the wrecking yard. Eunice Wrecker, located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248 in Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal sports. Here live in Eunice as the Lady Cardinals take a 2-1 lead here. You got to understand, they lost the first set. They led that set by almost double digits early. And then Hagerman comes storming back. The wheels fell off. Hagerman ended up winning that set 25-23. It was a very competitive set. Anyway, it just was what it was. Set 2 was completely dominated by the Lady Cardinals. Set 3, the Lady Cards started in dominating fashion. Then Hagerman came roaring back and actually took the lead, and then it was kind of back and forth up till about 18, and then the Lady Cards went ahead and finished it off. So they lead here 2-1. If Eunice can win this set, it's over. If Hagerman wins this set, then we have to go to that deciding game 5. Yep. We don't want to do that.
No, we do not. Let's go ahead and finish it here, boys.
So here comes Pierce. She's going to throw it up and hit it over. It's a rocket. Hagerman does keep it alive, though. Gaetan setting it up at the net, and that was Blevins who hammered it down. Talamantes, Salazar,
and then Blevins blocked it.
Blevins right at the net said, "Not in my house," like Nakimbe Matumbo, and just threw it right back in her face, and the Lady Cards lead 1-0.
This is my arena.
Pierce throws it up, a jump serve. It's a good one. Talamantes just going to hit it over. Thompson, Villa, back to Thompson, who just throws it down the line. Talamantes, Salazar with a good shot, but Pierce with a good pickup over there, and then Thompson just gives it a little fister over.
Kind of a weird one, huh?
Salazar with another good shot on a weird angle, and Villa's just going to clear it. Talamantes, now it's in the middle for Martinez, who just taps it over down the line. Villa, here comes Thompson. It's right up at the net again. Oh,
that counts, yeah.
Pierce.
Wow, good save.
Blevins jumped into the air, then realized she had jumped too early and it was going over her head. She came down. Pierce swung at it last second and hit Blevins in the head. He went over and landed inside the
I think she was in her head, right?
I think
yes.
They had that planned, I think.
So it's now 3-0 as Pierce gets an ace right there. And you just got aced.
Yeah, they're feeling it right now.
3-0, the Lady Cards lead here in set number 4. Pierce throws this one up and hits it over deep, and that was going to go out of bounds. And that makes it 3-1.
Out of bounds by a smidge.
Just a smidge.
That little girl fighting for the ball over there,
she was happy. She was having a good old
time.
Like,
that's my ball.
Yeah. I believe I see Chloe and Billy over there. Shout out to Chloe. She did a lot of work putting
thanks very much. That was nice.
Clip together. Pierce, Villa. Now they're going to set up Blevins. Blevins going to go right down the line. And that ball's going to land in.
Fire coming off of it.
The Hagerman staff it sounded like they were thinking it might have went outside the little bar there, but anyway, it was right down the line. It's a point for the Lady Cardinals. It's 4-1. Here comes Blevins. Good first touch by Caballero over to Talamantes. Now Martinez going to tap it over. Keeping it in the air. Villa's going to set up Gaetan, and now we get a ball right at the net, and tapping it over was Hatch as she just went up and pushed it right into the open space, and that's nice.
That's smart volleyball right there.
Madeline Hatch. And now we're going to have a sub as Talamantes is going to come off, and coming in is Graff. And throwing it up and hitting it over is Blevins, and that ball's right in that deep corner. They're going to say it's out of bounds.
I love his enthusiasm over there, right?
5-2.
He's like, oh. Oh.
So now headed back is Graff. She'll be back at the service area. Oh, nope, they're going to switch it out, and now Martinez, Riley Martinez goes to the service area. One of their better servers so far here today. Throws it up and hits it over. It's a good one. Pierce, Gaetan going to hit it right up at the net into the referee.
Too far.
And Lady Cards give up a couple of quick ones, and now it's 5-3.
That's when we start getting nervous right here, man. We got to get that lead and keep it.
You know, I just noticed something that they probably can't see down there, but is interesting for us is somebody's up in the or like pulled right up in the front, and they've got their headlights on, so they're shining like right in our face. I'm assuming they probably can't see them down there in the bottom where the players are at.
Let's hope not, right?
Yeah, but I can definitely see them. It's like I want to go out there and say, "Hey, turn your lights off! You're in my face." Pierce with a good first touch. Blevins going to set up Hatch. Oh, that was Boyd that set up Hatch. And then Hatch is still battling it right there at the net. Here it goes again, and she wins that one. Hatch up there winning the 50-50 balls, and now it comes across. Pierce, Villa, going to set up Thompson. Thompson goes up and rips one. They do keep it alive, though.
Girls.
Man. They kept it alive. Some great hustle plays there, but just not quite enough to finish it.
In our favor on that one, yes.
Yep. Martinez back to serve, throws it up and hits it over. Thompson, Boyd, gonna set up Thompson. Thompson throws it toward the back corner. Rodriguez, and then it looked like Martinez and Salazar weren't sure who was gonna get it. They both stood there a minute.
And nobody got it.
Yes. So the Lady Cards lead by 1, 6-5, and Jacqueline Boyd, I believe that's Jacqueline, goes back to the service area. She's going to spin it around, throws it up like a shot put, and hits it over. Good first touch by Martinez.
She spins around like a shot put. She's strong, man.
Man, she can do that with a shot put. And there's a nice shot there by Hatch, and Hatch will score as she kills one right on the net against Natalie Martinez, and the Lady Cards lead 7-5.
Yeah, after handling that shot put, that volleyball's nothing.
I'm telling you. Throwing it up and hitting it over. It's right toward the line. It goes off the head of a Martinez and finds the floor. And the Lady Cards lead 8-5 off the ace from Boyd.
Loving it, loving it.
Boyd back again. Throws it up, hits it over. It's a good one. Pushing it up in the middle is Graff. Rodriguez hits it deep. Pierce tried to save it over there right down that line. Might have been out if she had let it go, but she, when you're running full speed, it's hard to look down and see exactly where you're at.
When in doubt, just play, right?
Yep. And 8-6 is now the score as the Lady Cards lead by 2. Coming off will be Martinez. Coming in is going to be Arsenega Torres. Her first action that I believe we've seen here today.
Yeah, the first time Martinez comes off the court. That sister, I think.
Yes, I think you're right. And rearing back and hitting that one was Thompson. Rodriguez going to set it up in the middle. Salazar just going to clear it. Villa going to push it to the back row. And Pierce hits that one into the net. It's a 1-point set, 8-7.
It's too close for comfort there, Mr. Jones.
I concur. So 8-7 is your score. Hitting it over Salazar. First touch by Pierce, then Villa, and here comes Thompson, who's going to flip it right into the front. And she's going to score there, 9-7.
Look at them little girls chasing that ball down there.
They're excited to get to go
throw the ball back out.
Yeah. I think that's a bunch of those Millers.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are the Millers.
I think that's right. So back to the service area is Thompson. Thompson going to throw it up and hit it over.
Nice serve.
Good first touch there. They do keep it alive, and now they're just going to clear it. Thompson Villa just going to tap it over and then set it up right at the net for Magallanes. Thompson, Villa going to set up Pierce, who hammers it down the line, and ooh, I thought I saw little fingers.
I guess not. They got better vision than us.
So that makes it 9-8. It's a 1-point set now.
We pretty much established none of us can see very well.
Lupita Mendoza throws it up left-handed, hits it over.
Without a doubt, Charlie.
Villa trying to set Pierce, and that one gets mishit, and it's 9-9. We got a tie set here.
It's all knotted up.
Woof. The Lady Cards were in control, and they are no longer in control. Here comes the serve. Good first touch there by 14.
Wow.
Oh, and the Lady Cards hit it. The ball finds the floor, and it's now 10-9. As the Lady Cards trail here.
They're a little relaxed over here, aren't they?
They're going to give me some heartburn with headache here. First touch is right up over the net, and here comes the next touch right back over the top of the net. Thompson keeps it alive. Pierce going to go deep with it. Graf setting up it in the middle for Martinez. Pierce coming right back down the other side. Graf again. Pushing it up was Martinez. Hatch, Villa. Here comes Thompson with a great shot from the back row, but Hagerman keeps it alive, and here comes Hatch. Hatch just going to bump it into the middle, and that was a good shot there by Hatch right into that open space.
She took a little bit of offense, just hit that one spot, man.
And it's now 10-10 as the Lady Cardinals, the Lady Bobcats, Kitties and Birds all tied up here.
Feathers and hair everywhere.
Everywhere. So throwing it up is Hatch. She's going to hit it over. It's a good one. Good first touch there for the Lady Bobcats. They're going to set it up in the middle. Magallanes just goes cross-side with it. Villa going to set up. Wow. As Cheyenne Blevins went up and just hammered that one on like a double pump type of.
Yes, jump. Because she can't. Her timing's off a little bit, but once she gets that down.
And then just said, wow, and hammered it.
She has fast hands.
Yes. 11-10. The Lady Cards now lead by 1. Hatch back to the service area, throws it up and hits it over. It's a good one. They get a good first touch. Now Graf going to set it up on the back row for Magallanes. Reese, Thompson, Pierce right down the line. They keep it alive, do the Bobcats. And there's a one-hander and another one-hander, and that ball's going to find the floor, and we've got it tied up again, 11-11.
A lot of one-handers out there this afternoon, right?
I am telling you. So 11-11.
Now they're fighting who'll give her the ball, but
let me give it to her.
Back to the service area is number 12, Natalie Martinez. Martinez going to throw it up and hit it over. It's a good one. Thompson. Villa sets up Blevins. Blevins slaps it right down the middle. Oh, and it comes back, though, off the deflection.
Oh, man.
There was a trip. Oh, man, I hope that ain't a knee.
Uh-oh.
That young lady went down hard, and it looked like something buckled. And, you know, you don't want her to hurt anything, but the last thing you want to hurt is a knee. If it's an ankle, you can usually stick that in some ice, do some movement. Worst thing you can do is go to some, well, I should be quiet, but
yes.
A lot of folks put you, when you roll an ankle, a lot of people put you on crutches or in a boot. Worst thing you can do. If somebody tells you that, go get a second opinion right away.
Amen.
Don't do that. Boots and crutches, worst thing you can do for ankles.
That's what they always say back in the days, walk it off.
Most ankle injuries.
Well, that's how they use it. I mean, that was the old school.
Yeah, that's old school.
It is very old school, the old boots and ankles thing. Anyway, always better to go get that second opinion. 12-11. That one's hit long and out of bounds as Villa goes long with it. Now it's 12-12. I say that like I'm a medical professional, and I'm not. But
as much experience as you have with knees and ankles and elbows and
my own knees and ankles and my kids' knees and ankles.
And you slept at Holiday Inn Express.
That's right.
So
oh, man, what a shot from Thompson as she ripped one from the back row. It's 13-12, and that's exactly right. I did sleep at one of those once.
I think a few times, Jimmy. On the job and off the job.
I'm trying to get a new sponsor here.
That's probably true.
He's going to leave the light on for us, right? Or that's somebody else, huh?
Yeah, that is. So back to the service area is Lexi Garcia, and she hits that one into the net.
That would have been a good serve, just a couple more inches over.
Right at the top edge of that net. And so now the scoreboard reads 13-13. As back to the service area is Talamantes, one of Hagerman's better servers. She throws it up and hits it over. It's a good one. Thompson, Villa, back to Thompson. Thompson goes up and hits it deep. Magallanes in the back row. Talamantes going to set her up. Hatch with a nice first touch. Villa going to set up Thompson, and Thompson rears back and kills one from way back off the net. That looked pretty right there.
Yes, man, they looked awesome and on point. Inbounds in that back corner, nobody around it.
Villa doing an excellent job as the setter here.
And she's all over the place out there.
Yes, she is. 14-13, Lady Cards lead, and Blevins is now at the service area. First touch by Salazar, now Talamantes. Martinez gonna just push it over. Villa gonna set up Gaetan, who hits it through the block and onto the floor. 15-13, Lady Cards lead by 2.
And it's one of those backward set on our side.
Yes.
Tell you what, the setter is one of the most important jobs on the floor.
Absolutely. Here comes Cheyenne Blevins. Good first touch there. They're going to set it up for Martinez, who goes back, and a block right at the net from Hatch pushes it down onto the floor, and it's 16-13. Lady Cards lead here in set number 4.
On that play right there, Hagerman completely lost. He didn't even try to play that.
Yes. And that'll bring Blevins back to the service area again with a 16-13 lead for the Lady Cardinals. Thompson was tying her shoe, and there's a beautiful serve.
There it is, Thompson.
Right at the net. Oh, and who are they going to call? Oh, and they call Hagerman in the net.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I thought they could have called us for
yes,
it, too.
I agree with
usually
you 100%.
say it like I see it. I thought they could have got us for that, too, but it goes the other way, so good day
And
for
right
the
there,
Lady
that lady was
Cardinals.
on the line.
I must have blinked.
17-13, Lady Cards lead. Here goes Thompson. Thompson pushes it over, and then Martinez is going to clear it. Garcia, Villa, Hatch goes up and hammers it into the corner. She hammered it right down the corner. That was a nice shot right there as the Lady Cards lead 18-13 here in set number 4.
Our ladies are hitting their spots on that court, man.
I'm telling you.
They're doing a great job tonight.
They are clicking right now. Cheyenne Blevins back in the service area, ready to go. She throws it up, hits it over. It's close.
Nice serve.
Villa, Gaetan going to set up Hatch. Hatch goes deep corner, goes just a little bit long, and that's going to make it 18-14 as the libero comes in. That's Martinez. Cheyenne Blevins going to step off. Riley Martinez back to serve for the Bobcats. She throws it up and hits it over. It's a good serve. Garcia with a good first touch. They set up Hatch. Hatch goes down the line, but they keep it alive. Oh, a nice one-hander. Oh, and they keep it alive again. And here it comes back the other way as Hatch is going to clear it. Some great hustle plays there by Villa. Salazar going to rear back and hit that one up and over. And then the Lady Cards. Oh, what happened? Somebody get in the net?
8 or 12?
I don't know.
I didn't see. The net didn't even move on that.
Yeah, I missed it.
She might have stuck her foot under it.
19-14 is your score. Martinez back to serve. First touch by Garcia, then Villa, and here comes Hatch with a running one-hander right into the space.
It was like a baby hook hit, wasn't it?
She just kind of giving a little whoop right into the open space. It's 20-14. The Lady Cards lead with the senior Gaetan back to serve. She throws it up and hits it over.
Oh, we finally get the row.
And we get a spinner right over the top.
Ooh, I'm choking on that one.
And it is 20-15, and the Lady Bobcats want to talk about it. We've got a timeout on the floor. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to these sponsors during this timeout. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic.
Shout out to James Hale and those folks at Tatum. He just sent me a message saying final in volleyball, Tatum 3, Jowl 0. So Tatum with the win there in that district matchup.
Tatum's always tough, man.
Man, they, the last 20 years or so, every time you think, oh, they've graduated a couple of their main kids, and then it just seems like they
have a farm out there for them, man. That's what they do.
That's exactly what they have as a farm. and a ranch, and
oh yeah,
some cows, some horses,
more than one.
But they keep them coming, man. Those youngsters are, you know, it's just one of those things. It's kind of just it's a tradition, kind of like we do. I'm sure people say the same thing in baseball,
about our baseball and football.
Yes.
Yeah. And so here we go. Gaetan back to the service area. 20-15 is your score. Throwing it up and hitting it over is Gaetan. It's a good one. Misplayed by Hagerman. Lizzie Gaetan says, you just got aced. 21-15. The Eunice Lady Cardinals are 4 points away from taking this match here. Gaetan back in the service area, throws it up and hits it over. It's a good one again. They play it up at the front. They get it to Martinez.
Oh, good
Gaetan
save.
with the dive and save.
Oh man.
And Thompson just
missed it by a smidge, man. Just a little bit.
Pushed it over. And it was a close one. It's 22-16. We've got a sub coming in. You said that was Ruiz, right?
Yes.
So I wonder if it's this Allison Ruiz.
Yes,
Romero.
you are right.
They've just changed her number from what it used to be. So good touch there by Garcia over to Hatch, and then Thompson clears it. Martinez, Talamantes, and they're going to set up Magallanes. Ruiz, Villa. Here comes Thompson, and she says, give me some of that. Woo-hoo-hoo. As she just hammered that one right down the line. Man, that was brought to you by several sponsors. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas. They all had something to do with that.
Every one of them had a little bit on it.
Man, they just hammered it. Thompson back to serve again.
Stay in bounds. There he goes.
They do keep it alive. They're going to set it up on this side for Magallanes. Thompson trying to get a runner. Hits it back over her head. Ruiz was following her. And nobody back there. And so the ball finds the floor. It's 22-17.
Man. Yeah, some of these kills are reminding me of some of those good old days back there.
Yes, I concur.
Man.
22-17, back to serve is Rodriguez. She threw it up, let it hit the floor, and now she's ready again. Spinning, thinking about it, throwing it up. Here comes. She hits it over. Ruiz, Villa, gonna set up Pierce. Pierce rears back, lets them have it. They do keep it alive, though, and now they're gonna clear it with Martinez. Here comes Thompson, and Thompson hits that one just a bit long.
From the back row, Jones.
I'm telling you, and that's 22-18. It's a 4-point set again. Got to finish this one off. You don't want to go into that fifth and decisive set. Rodriguez hits it over. First touch by Ruiz. Martinez couldn't get to it. It finds the floor. Now it's a 3-point set.
Exactly. Knock on some wood, man. Do something.
You got to finish this one. Rodriguez with a 3-point deficit here, trying to close it out. And she hits that one into the net. And that makes it 23-19. The Lady Cards lead by 4. They need 2 points to finish this thing off.
Finish strong, ladies. Finish
Rodriguez
strong.
comes off. Mendoza comes in. And Hatch is back. Good first touch by Mendoza. Into the air. Here comes a running spike, and they're going to double hit it right there. The ball finds the floor, and the Lady Cardinals lead 24-19.
Match point.
Match point here. They've got a chance to win it all, and the fans start the clap. Hatch back to serve with her daddy over her shoulder. Comes through. It's a good first one. They're going to set it up in the middle for Magallanes. She goes backhand. Hatch keeps it alive, and then the Lady Cards push it over. Talamantes going to set up Magallanes. And that ball's going to find the floor, and it's 24-20. Lady Cards just need one.
That one's probably the hardest one to get.
Oh, it is.
Back at the service area is Natalie Martinez. She's going to throw it up and hit it over. It's a good one. Pierce. Villa back to Pierce. Pierce going to rear back and hit one hard.
Reese picks it up
across. Blevins going to hit it through. And the Lady Cards win here 25-20, and they will win this thing 3-1. The Lady Cards with a district win 3-1 over Hagerman. That's a big win. I was talking to Coach Wilson earlier today here when I first got here. She came over, was visiting with me, and we both agreed that this Hagerman Lady Bobcat team would be a good measuring stick to see, because we've looked much improved the last couple of weeks. And we know what you get with the Hagerman Lady Bobcats.
Yes.
They're always salty in volleyball. And, they've beat teams like Cloudcroft and Dexter and some of them this year. They've already beat some of the teams in our district, and so it's neat to kind of get that where you're at. And if that's any measurement, that's a pretty good measurement.
We're looking awesome right now.
The Lady Cards with the win. Reminder, no football tomorrow night. There is no football tomorrow night. Next week, football home versus Texaco. I'm sure we'll cover volleyball either Tuesday or Thursday. I just don't know which. They assign us those from the station, and it is what it is. The following week, I will be out of town all week. We will be in New Orleans with the junior college stuff over there that we go on every year. So we'll be up there.
Be careful.
Or down there. So anyway, any final thoughts?
A beautiful job by these young ladies. Keep going forward, man.
Hey,
they're peaking at the right time of the year.
Yes, sir.
5th Annual Lee County Law Enforcement Torch Run Family Festival at the Eunice Marshall Park, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Code 3 barbecue, raffles, cornhole, DJ, live entertainment. They're going to auction off some merchandise. I think they're going to give some away. Got a lot of good food. All of your public safety folks from all across Lee County will be up there. Get up there, get involved. They've also got one of those color runs where they'll cover you in colored chalk and spray you with water and all that kind of stuff. It's a 5K color run. Registration begins at 8, race at 9. Shout out to Jackie Miller for Evie and everyone back at One Radio Square, TJ and Aaron and all of that group over there. We appreciate you. Charlie Fairbrush, Rosendo Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones saying good night, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.